Welcome to the Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast with Lucas and Kimberlee.
Kimberlee and I very much appreciate you joining us on our podcast each week, and we're having so much fun connecting with the community and its businesses in a new way. We'd appreciate if you followed us on our Facebook page, Brunswick Group Therapy, or on our YouTube page, Brunswick Group Therapy. Thank you for your support, and let's get back to the show.
We are starting here at episode 7.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Yay!
We got a post on Wingz closed.
Boom.
Indefinitely.
Down. Locked. Yeah. See you later. Bye-bye.
After 25 years, Hickory Ridge Plaza, they were, what were they before? Buffalo Wild Wings?
Something else. Another kind of wing.
Buffalo something?
Something.
Yeah. And,
that's crazy.
It says indefinitely. I haven't seen any of their equipment for sale or anything like that.
I don't know.
There's a rumor that it's going to be a Hot Shots, which is like a sports bar type place. But that's just a rumor. You know, I'd like to see it continue as a restaurant of some type.
That would be nice. Would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
So then I posted about the coming soon sign.
Yeah. That
was very informative.
In the Marks Plaza over there.
Yeah. And then a day or two later, boom, a $5 discount store sign went up. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, there's currently there's an ordinance that the city enacted in January of 2022 that limits discount stores being no closer than 2 miles apart from each other. So we'll see how this plays out.
So are they considering Marks a discount store?
So small box discount store by definition is, I believe, 3,000 to 10,000 square feet. And the majority of the items are under $10. And the product that they sell has less than 15% of fresh foods. So those three things underneath make it...
maybe?
Well, it says $5. So unless their retail price is over 10 and they carry fresh food...
So there is, though, the city put in place what is that called?
Ordinance?
No, not an ordinance.
Moratorium?
Yeah, that. I want to say mortuary.
Yeah, so I think this happened when all of the Dollar Generals and Dollar Trees and...
bin stores.
Well, I don't even think they were thinking about bin stores at the time, but by definition, they're included.
Gotcha.
So we'll see how that plays out. You know,
I don't know. If you build it, they may come.
I guess,
you never know.
If a filled retail space is better than
an empty one. Right. Now we just need to find out what's going in. There's another rumor
Next
that
to
there's
Subway?
an Indian restaurant going in where Radio Shack was.
Oh, that's exciting.
So if that's true, that would be very exciting. And then there's like old furniture in one of those storefronts, older furniture. I don't know what that. If you know, let us know.
Somebody posted like a year and a half ago about if you put an Indian restaurant in, would you go? So maybe that's what that is.
That'd be nice.
Maybe they pulled the trigger. Yeah,
that'd be nice.
I'd like that.
Very nice. Good. What else we got going on?
The new car show location, the first Saturday.
Yeah.
Some cars showed up. There was rain, so it limited who went, but there were cars. In the new.
They got the location right.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
And which is good because they added another banner at Laurel Square.
Because the other sign was too small.
The other one was a little small. So now a big banner says no car cruises or car shows. Getting a little
I'm
more,
telling you, let's just get
worst.
over it already. Let's just move on.
Yeah, I think we're ready to.
Whew.
Brunswick Council passed a zoning ordinance in response to the I-71 interchange proposal.
Oh, this is getting ugly.
So the council unanimously passed an ordinance that says any interchange in the future must be approved by council.
Think that'll stick?
It's part of Ohio Home Rule. I mean, you're allowed to make some laws that protect your city's interest, in the stuff that the city controls, like their public streets, their city streets. I don't know if it'll slow it, if it'll stop it, if it'll do nothing. This really is unprecedented.
I really didn't have like one way or the other until I started reading some of these proposals and seeing some of the houses that are just going to be taken. Like,
Yeah.
these people have no say in it whatsoever.
And then a lot of the plans include just turning North Carpenter into a cul-de-sac. It doesn't even touch Boston anymore. And now the road goes through the neighborhood straight into Howe Road.
What?
Yeah, it's some of the plans are a little extreme.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, and the report said that it'll do little for both Howe Road traffic and for Brunswick 303.
Is it the one that Strongsville paid for?
Yeah.
So now they're going to do another one?
There's another study that comes after that follows up, but I don't quite understand.
What happened to all the studies they did from the last 40 years?
Things change and you got to do a new study.
True.
Yeah.
Traffic and stuff. So we're looking at the Brunswick City Cleanup Day, Saturday, July 8th. Moving right into that. Clean out your garage and your basement and bring all your non-hazardous materials to one of the 3 locations. So you can go to the service garage at 1238 West 130th. And again, that's non-hazardous materials. You could go to the rec center or fire station number 1 on 303. There'll be dumpsters at each location from 8 a.m. to noon. So get up early, start pitching. Hazardous waste and other materials will not be accepted.
Right.
So.
Yeah, so that's tomorrow. Check that out.
Yeah.
Get rid of your junk.
Get rid of your stuff.
All right. Let's take a little break, and when we come back, we'll talk about some upcoming events.
All right, sounds good.
What was that loud boom? Was it fireworks or gunshots?
Is anybody else's breeze line down again?
Monday was a holiday. When's my trash day?
To the guy who pulled out of the middle school at 3:20 today in the Toyota Tacoma, you're a turd.
Did you see that blue car? Oh my gosh.
Has anybody noticed that helicopter flying around all day in the same spot? What's he doing up there?
Wow, that could be a lot to take in each week. But don't worry, help is here. Join us weekly as we recap our most favorite post, highlight a local business or two, hear from you about what's on your mind, and talk about upcoming events and activities in our community. Sit down on your favorite couch, prop up your feet, grab a drink, and listen to Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast.
Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast. Don't miss any of the exciting things that happen around town. Tune in to the Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast. Visit brunswickgrouptherapy.com. Group Therapy.
All right, we're back after that break. But before we get into the events coming up, let's talk about our contest we held in last week's episode. We gave away 2 dozen donut cards.
Yeah.
The first one was for somebody who watched the video on YouTube of the episode and noticed the event that wasn't mentioned. The event that wasn't mentioned was the torch jogging through 303 and 42. Please stop traffic and send them through. So we had Denise was the first one to post about it on YouTube, sending her a dozen donut card. And then the other one was good old-fashioned caller number 9, and that one went to Nicole. Here's her caller number 9 message.
Technology is amazing. I don't know what I'm doing. My message number 9.
So congratulations to her.
Way to go, Nicole. That was a great message.
We're going to get that out to you. Thanks for participating, everybody. We'll try and do some more of those in the future. I just got to find some things to give away.
Yeah.
Something good.
Yeah.
Events. We got St. Ambrose Family Movie Night, July 14th. That's next Friday at 7 p.m. They're showing Super Mario Brothers. That's a good movie if you haven't seen it. Bring your blankets, snacks, and refreshments, and they will take care of the popcorn. Looks like it's free.
Nice. And we got Manzo's Queen of Hearts, followed by karaoke with Big Daddy every Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
Till midnight.
So 8 to midnight, yeah. So you
So
can still get home in time to get a few hours before you go to work the next day.
Lewis and Clark Circus. We got this weekend. There's still a chance to get tickets. They have 4 shows, 2 of them on Saturday the 8th and 2 of them on Sunday the 9th. Tickets and pricing is available at lewisclarkcircus.com. And last time I checked, there were some family 6-packs and family 4-packs. I think a 6-pack family of 6 could get there for about $36. Seems very reasonable. Yeah, pretty reasonable.
Very reasonable.
It's a 90-minute show. It's got world-class aerialists, acrobats, magicians, and more, all under a custom-built big top.
Yes, not in the rec center.
Not in the rec center.
We did have that question. They're like, how are they going to fit in the rec center? They're not. Under the big top. And then I'm going to let you talk, a little bit more about this one, but there's a fundraiser coming up at Family Tavern for an 11-year-old cancer patient, local cancer patient. So July 15th, a bike run, registration from 11 to 1. Let me see if I can do it all the way. Let's see. You told me it was $20
per person
or $15 just for the meal.
Right.
All proceeds then will go to Cassidy's Hope, which is a nonprofit that helps children with cancer. And so they will reach out and help this young man. What are you shaking your head no for?
It's the 18th annual Cassidy's Hope Run. So every year they pick a different thing to do, but the proceeds will go directly to the 11-year-old girl battling cancer and her family.
So again, that's July 15th. Now that he corrected me on part of it. I was close,
Registration,
right?
11 to 1, last bike out by 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had it
I
all
was
right.
close.
And that's Family Tavern at 1868 Pearl Road.
And that's a motorcycle bike
Saturday,
run.
July
It's not
15th.
10-speed.
No,
David
that's
Gelhar.
a different one.
David Gelhar.
Yeah.
We're going to start calling people out on the show.
There's another fundraiser. This one's at Planted Flag Brewing. It's at 3594 Pearl Road in Medina. It's just slightly outside of Brunswick.
All right, we're going to get in trouble, but
I
okay.
love beer. This one, 100% of the money raised will go to benefit one of their team members as she battles cancer. It will help pay for her bills and support her 2 young daughters. They're selling $10 raffle tickets. Those raffle tickets, the grand prize will be a beer named after you or a loved one, plus attend a brew day event for you and 4 guests with lunch and drinks. Additional prizes, win $500 or one of 3 $50 Planted Flag Brewing gift cards. So that's drawing cool. Is on July 31st. You have quite a bit of time to get out there and buy a ticket or 2 to help with that fundraising raffle.
So if you had a beer named after you, what would you call it?
I don't know.
The Merkel.
Beats me. I don't know. I'll come up with something and insert it. All right, what else we got?
Oh, let's see. Medina County Fair. It's a little way off yet, not till July 31st to the 6th. But did you know that you can display just about anything at the fair?
I did.
Did you know that?
After reading about it.
And win prizes, too.
Most folks are aware that they animals, but did you know there's a contest for best flowers, flower arrangements, cakes, cookies, jams, wine, beer, photography, sewing, art, toys, collections, and more. You can check out MedinaOhioFair.com. The deadline to enter is Thursday, July 20th. And that sounds like a good time. I have a friend that enters his photography each year.
See, let's call out Jeff Henson now. Jeff Henson. See?
I don't know if he enters or not.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start just calling out people from the page. And also, I don't know if they're still looking, but I don't know if you saw that they were looking for groups to come in and run the gates.
Yeah.
And it pays really well.
Yeah.
Like for the whole week, it's like $4,500.
Does it have to be a nonprofit?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you and I can't get a few friends together and go do that for the week. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So check that out. Again, MedinaOhioFair.com. Mm-hmm. And
we got Cleveland River Whiskey Band at the Backyard Saturday, tomorrow at 8 p.m. So check them out. And then that's really all the events I had written down. We're going to close with you had a post thing went wild. Let's start a thread of just random advice, no specific topic, just great advice.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. It was over almost 250 comments.
More. I think we're almost up to 300. So we're going to close it out with some music, and we'll scroll through some of those advice comments.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. We will see you next week. And until then, be good.
Take care. Be
Bye-bye.
safe. Bye.
As always, I want to thank you for checking out the Brunswick Group Therapy podcast and for supporting local Brunswick area businesses. If you enjoyed your time, please check us out online at brunswickgrouptherapy.com, where you can continue the conversation with a voice message that may be featured on future podcast episodes or posts. You can also follow us on our Brunswick Group Therapy social media pages on both YouTube and Facebook. If you own or manage an area business and would like to be featured in an upcoming Brunswick Group Therapy podcast, please reach out to Kimberlee or I through any of our social media pages. We are passionate about supporting local, and it's the reason for this podcast.
Thank you for joining us for another therapy session. A reminder that the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are solely those of the participants and do not represent any business, group, employer, or organization. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only.